Hey guys, Robert Hamm here, roberthamphotography.com, and I'm here today to talk about these guys, free prints by Photo Affections. They even have a free photo book app called Photo Book. It's really quite awesome, and the reason that this is so important is because if you're printing photos, so many times we just don't take the time to print a photo. And that's crazy because we've got these digital cameras, we've got these digital phones, and we show everybody images and we share everything on Facebook and Twitter, but you don't ever get to see an actual print. And the interesting part about it is they're a real type of thing. And because we're not printing, that definitely means it's more difficult to get people excited about film. You know, Portra, you know, the whole thing, the little roll you used to put into a camera. If you want to shoot digitally, that's great because you can print photos for free, up to $85 a month for a very small shipping charge. But more importantly, if you want to shoot film like I do and then enjoy the film, because other than a negative, what are you going to do with it? If you get your film developed by a professional lab like thefindlab.com, then you will be provided with a download link to your cell phone or to your computer for the actual images on beautiful, nice scans. That means that you can shoot with film at your traditional camera and still have the benefit of having beautiful prints provided pretty easily. Now, the FindLab charges $5 for prints and $10 for shipping. That's crazy. It's $15 for one set of prints. Most of the time, I would just print my prints on my DNP DS40 or the DS80. But with these guys right here, I can get my prints printed for free. And usually, I'm going to pay a shipping cost of somewhere around $3, something like that. So I'm getting 30 images for $3. Guys, that's 10 cents a print, 9 cents a print, including shipping. It's together. So the prints are free. You pay a small shipping price, and each month they give you upgrades. I got to tell you, they've hit the mark hard here. This is an excellent service, and it makes shooting film photography that much more relevant. Guys, I want you to check it out. Hey friends out there in YouTube land, and I want you to notice this. Free prints by Photo Affections. These came to me in the mail today, and so you're going to get to see me open them up right here to my home, and it's pretty exciting to consider that these guys, this free prints app that you can download on your phone, gives you absolutely free prints. You pay shipping, but I found that the cost of the prints is much less than I would be able to print them out myself, and I've got a DNP DS40. I can print prints for about as cheap as 11 cents, and I can get these prints even cheaper. So that's pretty cool, but I don't know what their quality is because these are the first time that I have got them. I can't wait to do a review of that, but when I pick this image up, none of these really have any color correcting to them. They're just images that were straight scans. These are from These are from Ektar on a Minolta X570. So yeah, and looks like the photo paper that they're using is Kodak paper. This is like a matte. I don't know if I like that. You can see maybe some of the printer had a bit of a print error. You can see some of the paper where it cut right there. It's kind of got a static charge. That's why it's bouncing around. And we'll put them in order. I want you to see the difference in the sheens. So on the far left, and I understand that they're different images, but don't worry about that because we're looking at the sheen. On the far left, you have glossy, and that's that image. In the middle, you've got semi-gloss. Look how the light from my lights are diffused a little bit more. And then on the right, you have matte, much more diffusion. And they have they feel different as well. The thickest paper out of all of them is the DNP DS80 paper. This is the thickest paper. This is a dye sublimation print, so it's all a plastic print. I can do matte with the DS80, but this is actually a gloss right there. And so this right here, this Kodak paper, is the thinnest out of all of them, but it's not bad by any means. I wouldn't call it cheap. I would say that the original cut, that edge right there, just from the first image that I'm really looking at, from the first pictures, cut weird. And then down here, of course, the Crystal Archive paper, which is Fujifilm. That's probably my favorite paper, but I don't mind the second image. This I don't mind what they've sent. So it's not a bad. You're not getting anything bad quality. But there you go again. I don't know. I like them both. As far as the images, they came out great. You know, This is awesome. So you've seen the images, and I'd have to say it's an absolute winner. These are nice looking photos. Here's how I use it. You know, you figure I've got film I'm going to have developed, right, by the Find Lab, and they're going to do some pretty serious little scans, right? And I'm going to get these negatives back on scanned, and then later on I'll get my actual negatives from the Find Lab. So what happens is I can download that on my phone and use the app, right? And when I use the app, that takes those scans that I can download at full, 16 megabyte scans, and upload them to these guys, and then have them print those off. So that takes my printing, what would normally be $5 from the Find Lab plus $10 shipping, $9.99 just to get those prints. It's $15 for one set of prints. I can now get them for $3 or $4 with these guys, and it's a nice quality print. So it makes it really exciting when you think about that. So it means shooting film becomes much more relevant because now you've got something to do with it. So you go out, you shoot your roll of film, you send it off for a week to have it processed, you get the scans back, you upload your scans, and then you get free prints. So how cool is that? So I really like that. That's these guys right here. Free prints. I'm going to continue using them. I'm also going to suggest that you check them out. You can use promo code RHAMM, Hamm 13 to get, I don't know, something free. Everybody that signs up will get a promo code that you can share with friends, and it gets you guys more prints and some free shipping and some stuff like that. So if you find this video helpful and you do it, please use my promo code. That way I can reap some benefit off of it, and then share your promo code and make a video as well. Guys, Robert Hamm with RobertHammPhotography.com. Find me over on Instagram and Twitter at RobHammPhoto. You can find me on both Facebook and YouTube at /Robert Hamm Photography.